Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sims 2 speed build. So today we're actually going to be building yet another community lot for my custom neighborhood that I'm working on. So this is actually going to be a restaurant in Greenwood Valley, and this restaurant is a little bit closer to the water's edge. And yeah, I kind of wanted to make it look a little bit more kind of like beachy and not really tropical because the whole neighborhood itself isn't like tropical, but I figured that there might be a little bit more like some more palm trees and stuff closer to the water's edge, and this is actually close to the kind of like bigger marina type area that I have as like neighborhood decoration. So yeah, I knew I wanted to do some like fun community lots around here. I didn't want to do any like full on beach lots that kind of like go into the water or anything like that, but I did want to do a little restaurant, and you know, a restaurant that has some really nice views out over the water, over the boats, you know, stuff like that. And then I want to do maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a little souvenir shop, or like, I don't know, some kind of like small beach boat museum type thing to the left hand side of this lot. We have a lot of those kinds of like very small, I guess, kind of like museums that are housed in old houses and like old buildings around where I live. So we have a lot of those kinds of things around where I live, so I wanted to do something kind of similar for my neighborhood. But yeah, we're working on the W.A.V.E restaurant, and no, I could not come up with a more creative name for this build. So it's literally called like the W.A.V.E beachfront restaurant, but W.A.V.E as in like an acronym. W.A.V.E, if that makes sense. You'll have seen what I meant from the title. But I have no idea what this is supposed to be an acronym for. I just thought it looked cool, so yeah, that's the name of this restaurant. Not super like original at all, but you know, that's kind of a theme on my channel when it comes to naming stuff, so we're not gonna go into that too much. But yeah, here you can see we're working on the color scheme, and originally I wanted to do this brownish roof with kind of like a blue trim for the roof. But then I go through and I decide, you know what, we're going to be bold, we're going to be like a little bit out of our comfort zone, and I decided to go for this blue roof tile instead. And then I kind of just made the roof trim match the kind of like lighter wood tones a little bit better. And I don't know, this light-ish wood color really makes me think of a beach for some reason. It's not as light as, you know, you'd expect like beach sand to be. But this light kind of, I don't know if this is like a birch wood or what it is, but it definitely makes me think of like beachy builds and like beachy places. So yeah, I went for that light wood color throughout the whole build. And then just a bunch of really light colors, a lot of light creams, a lot of light blues, and just very beachy colors basically. I wanted this build, like I said, not to look super tropical, but I did want to make it look a little bit more tropical, very beachy, or like as beachy as I possibly could in The Sims 2 with what I had. And yeah, I really like the way it turned out. You will see me do a couple of cuts throughout this video because I did change my mind a lot, especially with the windows. At first I wanted to use those shuttered windows that I ended up getting rid of. Then I tried using the greenhouse walls that you can use to make greenhouses in The Sims 2. I tried to use those as windows and kind of make them look like big modern glass walls, but that really messed with the lighting on the interior, and it made the whole build on the interior have this like outdoor lighting, which I really disliked. So at the end I actually ended up going for a couple of big modern windows that are actually conversions from The Sims 4. So I really like the way that turned out. I haven't done it yet, but you will see what it looks like, you know, eventually when I do it. And yeah, I don't know, I had a lot of fun with this, and I tried to make everything as player friendly as possible. So I tried to keep in mind, you know, having Sims root around everything and having them being able to like reach all of the seats and all of that stuff. There shouldn't be any issues. I haven't play tested this lot yet, But I know that a lot of other builds that I've done where I've done seating in similar ways and, you know, stuff like that, they've all worked. So this should work perfectly fine. I say should in air quotes, but I mean, from what I know from building in The Sims 2, everything should work. I tried not to like put stuff too close together or anything like that. A couple of maybe like the decorative plants on the exterior might be in the way a little bit, especially on that downstairs bit around, like under that pergola. There might be a couple of decorative plants down there that could be in the way a little bit, so you might have to move stuff around a tiny bit. But honestly, I don't think you should have any issues with anything like that, so you should be totally fine. The kitchen, the bathroom, everything should be totally player friendly, I guess, or like playable, I guess is probably a better way of putting that. But yeah, so that's basically everything for this build. It's built on a 20 by 20 lot, and the download link for it will be in the description. I always include my download links for my Sims 2 builds in the description. They're all to Google Drive links, because that's just more stable than like Sim file share or whatever. So yeah, you have a Google Drive link down below, and then also I have a Google Doc linked in the description in case you guys want to check out any of the custom content creators. I have all of them listed in that Google Doc with links to like their Tumblr pages, their Mod The Sims pages, you know, all of that stuff. I also list a couple of the build cheats that I use, so if you're ever curious about, you know, how I place stuff on like off of the grid, or how I place stuff on quarter tiles, or you know, how I rotate things like by 15, like on the, I kind of not like 90 degrees but like 45 degrees. If you're ever curious about how I rotate stuff that way, like diagonally, all of those cheats and everything are all listed in that Google document. And then in the Google document I also have a list of like the bigger build mods that I use, so the OMSP shelves that I use, you know, a couple of other stuff that I've had a lot of questions about in the past. I have all of those answers and links and everything like that in the description in that Google document. So yeah, definitely go ahead, check that out if you have any questions. And if you've checked out the Google document and you can't find an answer to like your specific question, then definitely feel free to ask in the comment section. I always answer comments in the comment section. And yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask. Also, if you have any build suggestions or anything like that for The Sims 2, The Sims 4, then definitely again feel free to let me know. But yeah, I think that's basically everything that I had to tell you guys about this build. You will have just seen me replace those windows for the ones that are like conversions from The Sims 4, which I actually really like the way they turned out. I haven't used them yet before in a build, so yeah, I was really happy to find them like useful for this build, and they kind of really fit with the whole like kind of beachy restaurant, but also it's been modernized and they really wanted to take advantage of all of the really great views. So they have all of these like really big windows, so if you're eating inside, then you can still see outside and like appreciate all of the views and stuff as well. So I really like the way that turned out. But yeah, that's basically everything, like I said, that I had to tell you guys about this build. But some other fun things that I wanted to mention is the fact that I did recently, I think like yesterday, I posted a community tab post with a couple of updates for the channel, like just things that you can expect to see in December and where I'm at personally, you know, just stuff like that. So I'll leave that like community tab post linked below as well. And in that post, I actually shared a sneak peek of this build, as well as 2 other builds that I've done in The Sims 2 that will be coming up, you know, shortly, I guess I could say. They will be coming up soon. But those are 2 like full, I say in air quotes builds, but like builds, so like actual buildings, builds. But I have those 2 done, and I'm actually working on a 3rd build that's actually a couple of townhouses, believe it or not. So it'll be like a couple of townhouses that kind of function as apartments. So that's one that I'm actually still working on. And then I actually have 3 more builds in The Sims 2 that I have completely done. I just need to take like pictures and edit them and all of that stuff, but I have the builds themselves completely done already. And those 3 are like more park-like builds. So not really like into like buildings, more like parks and kind of like fun activity places that I'll probably upload at some point. I'm not really sure when or if I will do that, because they're probably going to be like really short builds. But if that's something that you guys would like to see, then definitely let me know. They'll definitely be like probably under 10 minutes for like all of them. Each of them will probably be like under 10 minutes. But yeah, let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see, or whether you would like to, I don't know, maybe just see me do like a tour video of all 3 of them, or, you know, whatever. Just, you know, let me know your thoughts on that. And then actually something that's not Sims 2 related, but I actually just started a build in The Sims 4. I started it on the day that I'm recording this, so I'm recording this on Tuesday night, so I just started it tonight. And it's a really nice, really cute winter Christmassy build in The Sims 4, and this is actually the first time that I've even opened The Sims 4 in like almost 2 weeks that I've even like opened the game. So yeah, it's been a really weird like going back and like building in The Sims 4, because I've been building so much in The Sims 2 that a lot of the controls are basically like exactly the same, like keyboard controls and shortcuts, stuff like that. But a lot of the like UI stuff, obviously The Sims 4's UI is at the top for building, so like the sledgehammer tool, the like eyedropper tool, stuff like that, they're all at the top of the screen. Whereas for The Sims 2, obviously it's in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. So I found myself a couple of times while building in The Sims 4, I found myself kind of like gravitating towards the left hand corner and trying to find the like buttons or like find the icons and stuff. And obviously they're not there, they're on the completely opposite side of the screen. So it's been kind of funny, kind of like going back and building in The Sims 4, because like I said, I've been building a lot in The Sims 2. And yeah, I don't know, I don't know why I felt the need to go into The Sims 4 tonight, but apparently I did. I was really in the mood to do like a snowy build, and doing a winter build in The Sims 2 is not all that easy. I know I did one, I believe it was last year, or maybe it was like 2020, I can't remember. But I know for a fact I did a Christmas build in The Sims 2. I think it was part of a collab or something. But I'll leave a link to the video on the screen in case you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But I know I did a Christmas build in The Sims 2, and I believe I only took the pictures of it in the snow. I don't think I like did any of the building in the snow. But I know I took the pictures of it in the snow, and getting those pictures was so annoying, because obviously I had to build the lot, package it, and then move a sim into the lot so that I could take like the snowy pictures, because I don't know of a way to like get snow and stuff in a lot when there's no one living there, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was just a whole process, and it was really irritating. It took me forever, and I don't really want to do it again. So we're doing all of our like snowy builds in The Sims 4 this year, because yeah, I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to do it in The Sims 2. And honestly, I really like the way the snow looks in The Sims 4. I love the way winter looks in The Sims 4 as well. So yeah, we're getting a couple of Christmassy builds in The Sims 4 this year. I hope you guys don't mind. I might do one, like maybe like a Christmas apartment in The Sims 2. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, I'm going to wrap up this video because we're almost at the end of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more Sims content, and turn on notification bell as well, so that you'll be notified of whenever I upload a new video, because for December, I don't really have a schedule. I'm kind of just like all over the place. So definitely hit this, the notification bell to be notified of whenever I post. But I hope you're all having a great week so far and a great December, and I'll talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.